I'm gonna try and make this video while I clean my kitchen. Look, I found out one of the guys I used to work with at my old job, he died today. He died today at work. It's sad, bro. It's sad. He had to be about 56, 58. He drank every day. And he croaked over and died. He worked at his job for over 25 years, probably close to Look, my bad, I had to clean some water up. He worked at his job for 25 years. He worked all the way up to, it don't even matter his title at his job, because it don't even matter no more. Monday morning, he will be replaced. He croaked over and died today, and Monday morning, he will be replaced. And I remember him saying, "You late." And I remember him writing guys up for the company. He was a company man. And he left Earth today. He was a company man. And what did I tell y'all? These jobs don't care nothing about y'all. You think they're gonna shut down production so the workers can go to his funeral? Nope. Nope, they not. You think they're gonna give his family something for 25 years of dedication? Did he put money into a 401k? Yeah, he did. Was he locked in with the pension? Yeah, he was. That's all they getting from us. Will they get a pen or something of 25 years of dedication? We ain't giving him nothing. And the next guy's waiting to move up to take his spot. And what you guys better understand and realize is that is life. Look, in 100 years, somebody else will be living in your house. Yeah, in 100 years. Look, I extended my driveway about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, I extended that driveway. 100 years from now, somebody gonna be like, "Man, I'm glad whoever extended this driveway extended it. Even though it's cracking right now, we're gonna go ahead and replace it." Nobody cares about you. Work harder and die. See, we're all leaving here. That's what I told y'all yesterday, man. We leaving here, man. We leaving here. So you better be doing what you love. If it's not a sin against God, you better be doing what you love, because you're leaving here. You're leaving here. You're leaving here and you're going to stand in front of God. If you struggled your whole life, you get in front of the Lord. Say, why? I got a question to God. Why did I struggle? Because you didn't sacrifice and put in the work to get to the next level. See, I understand I'm leaving here. That's why I'm not wasting my time with foolishness. That's why I don't spend my money on foolishness. I'm not buying jewelry. I'm not buying clothes. I don't care about none of it. My wife went and got her hair done today. And she enjoyed it. She loved her hairstyle. I said, "Man, you might well go ahead and get you something to eat while you're out." Look. What you have to understand is, look, I was listening to a guy on YouTube today. And he said, "Man, there's been times I put a bill to the side to make sure my family had some of the things they want." He said some people say, "Man, I do too much for my wife." But that's his wife. Now, I'm not saying I do too much for mine, but he was saying how he would push a bill, like when he was struggling. He's a millionaire now. He said, "Man, when I was struggling," he said, "I'll push a bill to the side knowing I can catch that bill up. And I'll go enjoy a date with my wife or buy my wife something that she wanted." And he said, "I'll run a bill up to make her happy because I know one day me and her will die. And I don't want to look back and say, I wish I would have done this while she was living." I talked to an older guy one time. He said, man, if I can go back, I wish I would have took more vacations with my children. But in that moment, when you're struggling and ain't making enough money, that's not important. The only thing I'm saying to make this video, that guy died miserable. And I know that guy. Because his daughter is my age. His daughter is my age. He died by himself. His wife ended up leaving him and divorcing him. He had no relationship with his kids. Only thing he had was that job he put 25 years into. And when he croaked over and died, they ain't got nothing for him. Clock him out. Hey, take that hard hat off his head. Yeah, man, y'all get the EMT out here to get him out of here. And we'll say he died on his way to the hospital. That's the way they treat you out there. It's business. It's nothing personal. It's business. Man, he died, man. Say, man, can I have a position? Can I have a position? That's how it works. Nobody feels sorry for you when you croak over and die off of a job. That's a little thing called life. And that's why I tell you, I don't care nothing about a job. I called that supervisor I worked for last winter. I say, man, y'all need welders? He said, man, yeah, we heard for welders. When you coming? I said, about 2-3 more weeks. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do the bare minimum. And I'm going to go out there by the end of October. I'm going to hire on. I'm going to do the bare minimum. And I'm going to quit in March. Flip a job. Job don't care nothing about me. Well, man, that job giving you money, provide for your family. Shut up. I want to hear that foolishness. Job giving me money because I'm making them money. They pay me $32 an hour, but they make it $55 an hour off of me. You better shut your mouth talking to me. I'm coming in here doing the bare minimum, and I'm going to quit. And I'm not working 7 days a week to get you out of a bind. I'm working 7 days a week to fill my pockets up and line it up with green dead presidents. Flip a job. It's sad, man. When I heard that news, I said, dang. When I found out he died, the only thing I remember is when he had that white hard hat on and he told that guy, he said, man, Highway 90 go east and west, which meant if you don't want to follow the rules, you can jump in your car, and when you leave up out of this plant, you can go east or you can go west. He croaked over and died, and they took the hard hat off his head. They gonna give it to somebody else. And the next guy gonna be hollering the same thing. Highway 90 go east and west. Like, I remember that. Look, I remember walking in the gate one time. That dude gonna stop me talking about you can't have a cell phone walking in the gate. I'm gonna have to write you up. I said, what's your name? He told me his name. I called a 1-800 number. I called a 1-800 number and reported this behind. I don't care what happened. I say, look, the guy threatened me. I'm not even on the clock. I'm headed home. They said, what's his name? I gave him his name. I don't care. I don't care because he shouldn't have been bothering me. My time hadn't started yet and I was headed to work. He shouldn't have been bothering me. I did that to a lot of them guys. Flipped them guys. I'm telling you, the job cares nothing about you. I remember I had a security guard guy want to search my car. He said, man, I need to search your car. I said, man, you ain't searching nothing. He said, man, I got the right. We on company property. I said, man, you searching my truck, I'm going to break your jaw. He went to getting on this, man, you better shut up talking to me. You know what I'm telling you? These folk, look, I've seen guys work at their job for 20 years and got fired over he say, she say. Get them out of here. Man, listen, I ain't got no love for a job. I use a job what it's meant for, to line my pockets up so I can go do something else better. Once your eyes become open, man, your eyes open. Well, man, what if you down top of a lawnmower doing what I loved? Yeah. Doing what I love. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. That's sad, man. Man, who gonna get all his house? Who gonna get his cars and stuff? Nobody want that stuff. Don't nobody want none of that stuff he had. The guy lived in the ghetto. They gonna sell that house for nothing. Who gonna get his retirement? His kids will get it. They'll split his retirement and they're gonna go on about their life. They won't cry long. They will not cry long. They'll cry to that check clear. And if y'all watching this and you know what I'm talking about, shut your mouth, don't call me.